Welcome to today's deep dive, where we unravel one of the most thought-provoking new frameworks in personal growth, the best fit theory by Raj Bhatt. To start, could you clarify the fundamental premise? How does this theory explain why events in our lives unfold the way they do?
Absolutely. The best fit theory asserts that outcomes are neither truly random nor strictly predetermined. Instead, reality emerges from a dynamic interplay of conditions, actions, and influences leading to the best fit result among countless possibilities. Imagine a river finding its path, not the straightest, but the one shaped by the landscape.
That's a compelling image. But how does this theory differ from classic determinism or pure chance? Is it a middle ground, or does it offer something fundamentally new in understanding cause and effect?
It's a nuanced middle ground. Determinism suggests everything is set, chance implies chaos. Best fit theory proposes that while many variables are outside our control, outcomes arise as the most viable fit to present constraints in actions like evolution selecting the most adaptive trait, not the absolute best, but the most suited to the context.
Building on that, Bhatt draws from science, philosophy, psychology, and daily life. Can you elaborate on how these disciplines interweave in the best fit theory? Are there scientific models that echo this idea?
Certainly, the theory borrows from systems thinking in science, particularly concepts like complex adaptive systems, where patterns emerge from many interacting elements. For example, weather systems, or ecosystems, don't follow a script. They adapt, responding to changes, finding a fit. Philosophically, it nods to pragmatism and existentialism, while psychology brings in cognitive biases and behavior.
So, in real-world terms, how might this apply to, say, career decisions or relationships? Are there studies or analogies that make this concrete?
Great question. Think of job satisfaction surveys. Gallup's State of the Global Workplace 2022 found that only 21% of employees are engaged. Careers often evolve not by choosing the ideal path, but by adapting to changing circumstances, aligning skills, opportunities, and life stage. Similarly, relationships thrive when partners adapt to each other, not by chasing perfection, but by finding compatible fits over time.
Let's pivot to one of the most intriguing aspects, reframing failure. The best fit theory suggests failures are essentially misfits that guide us toward better alignment. How does this reinterpret setbacks?
This is transformative. Instead of viewing failure as a dead end, the theory treats it as feedback, a signal that the current approach or context isn't congruent. In psychological studies, such as Carol Dweck's work on growth mindset, individuals who reinterpret setbacks as learning opportunities tend to achieve more over time. The best fit lens encourages this adaptive response.
But is there a risk of rationalizing any outcome as simply a fit, potentially leading to complacency? How does the theory handle agency versus acceptance?
That's a critical tension. The theory doesn't advocate passivity. Rather, it emphasizes awareness. By recognizing what variables we can control, we can intentionally adjust actions to seek a better fit. It's akin to a scientist running experiments, accepting results, but always tweaking variables to improve outcomes. Agency and acceptance work in tandem.
Moving from theory to practice, how can individuals leverage the best fit theory to shape their future more intentionally? Are there actionable strategies the book recommends?
Yes, the book encourages pattern recognition and ongoing adjustment. For instance, Bhatt suggests regularly reflecting on patterns in your decisions and outcomes, almost like mapping causal chains. Tools from behavioral economics, such as implementation intentions, can help. Setting if-then plans increases follow-through by up to 60%, according to a 2016 meta-analysis.
Can you give a hypothetical scenario, say, someone facing repeated setbacks in a creative project, where best fit theory would offer a unique approach?
Certainly. Instead of doubling down on the same strategy or abandoning the project, the individual would analyze which factors, timing, resources, collaborators are misaligned. They'd then experiment with adjustments, seeking a new configuration that better aligns with their context. Over time, this iterative approach increases the odds of a successful, if not perfect, outcome.
So, in essence, the best fit theory empowers us to move beyond resignation or perfectionism, embracing a mindset of adaptive, intentional living.
Exactly. It's about seeing life as a series of evolving fits where our awareness and willingness to adjust can nudge reality toward more meaningful, satisfying outcomes. That, perhaps, is its most empowering promise.